on, babies? What's going on? This is Lady Nika in with another reality recap, and this time it's going to be the season finale of season 5 of The Mob Wives. Lips got all tore up, child. Anyway, all right. We're gonna start off. We see Renee and Ange, and Renee went over to Ange's house to talk to her and stuff. And they talking about Renee's baptism and how much, better she feels about her life. And, she's more settled now and kumbaya, whatever. Anyway, she goes talking about she missed Drita being there, but she knows it got to be a reason why she didn't show up. And Ange is saying that she hasn't heard from Drita, which is kind of strange, but it's been a couple of days. She ain't heard nothing from her. Well, anyway, Renee lets on that she's finna have this party. She tell Ange, now you can invite Natalie G. I'm not going to invite her, but I don't have no problem with her no more. We squashed our beef, but I'm not going to invite her. You can invite her, but know that Natalie D is going to get an invite as well. And Big Ange is like, child, that's a recipe for disaster. And she like, she telling her basically she don't care. She's like, if they want to kill each other, let them kill each other. Tear each other heads off, But she's saying that everybody else, the other ladies, should stay out of it, okay? So she know that there's possibly going to be some bullshit, but she want everybody else to stay out of it. Keep in mind, I say this bitch say she know they going to get into it, right? She don't care. Keep that in mind. I'm going to come back to that. So next we see Natalie G, and she doing some kind of photo shoot or catalog for inmates, child. And I'm thinking to myself, what kind of... So you let these motherfuckers take a picture of you, don't tell them what inmate gonna have your picture. But she said that, men behind bars need a little spice in their life too, so she gonna do it, child. Okay, she says her friends, and while she taking the photos, it's, you could hear her talking. I guess that's the confessionals where they don't show their face. Y'all, I'm looking like this because I'm sick of these hoes. I'm glad this is it. And I'm sorry if this review is not all that. But I'm going to try to pep it up a little bit because I'm at least glad it's over. But anyway, she's saying that her friends in New York are beginning to feel like family to her. And, her and Landon are in a better place and they moving forward. Meanwhile, we see Drita, she over at the boxing place, and she letting off some steam, and she keep recalling that recording that Natalie D played for her, and she acting like the most she think about it, the most psyched out she get or some shit. Y'all, I ain't never seen Drita have no fight. I just think she be putting 20 on 10 and they ain't gonna do shit. Anytime a bitch talk that much, they ain't about that life. A bitch like me who gonna get quiet on your ass and be looking at you, I'm the hoe you watch. But that girl there, she ain't. But anyway, she said that Natalie G lied to her and that she feeling like she's in violent Drita mode. Whatever, y'all. Next we see Renee and her son AJ. They going over to see a jeweler because AJ has this girlfriend named Andrea that Renee really likes, and she said when her son gets to a level where he wants to marry, she wouldn't have no problem with him marrying that girl because she a sweetheart or whatever. So he buying her a promise ring, and I'm thinking, they still do promise rings? Shit, that's like having a, remember them rings they used to get? What if you trying to say, well, not this, y'all, this is New Orleans Saints, y'all know I'm from New Orleans, I'm representing my state today, but, and my city, but it's them rings they used to put on when they say them abstinence rings. Child, I know they still get all that shit out, but anyway, they do. And he needed her there to help him pick out a ring, and she did, and all's well with that bullshit. Now we at the shooting ring, and Natalie D at the shooting rink, y'all. And she practicing shooting, and she talking shit as usual, child. She talking her normal shit. She's saying that her and Renee are cool, but, no, she telling her friend, she had a friend there with her, and she telling her about it, and she telling her friend about her relationship with Ronnie. Now, remember last episode, her and Ronnie broke up, and they was in there arguing at her house, right? Well, she say she love him and shit. Since she love him, you know, when he come back after he done fucked up, that she be appreciative. You know, she love him so much she go back to him. Even though she know she might shouldn't, that's what she is. So, of course, it goes over into this conversation about Natalie G. And she's saying that Natalie G is a rat. And old girl, her friends say she met Natalie G one time and she didn't like her and stuff. So I'm at this point like, well, damn, girl, what kind of vibes you be sending out? But she say she finally was able to tell Drita and show Drita who Natalie G really is. And, you know, she says she gonna get Natalie G, child. These heads working on my nerves, y'all. I ain't lying. They do too much. I mean, now, I know about, you know, I read up on mafia families, the mafioso, or whatever the fuck it is they call it. You know, and I know that snitching and shit like that is not well, you know, received. But child, all this because this girl supposedly said she a rat. Whatever. Anyway, the next thing we see is Karen. She go over to visit at Big Ange at the bar, at Big Ange bar, and they talking about, you know, Ange's son AJ being out of the rehab, being out of jail, and, you know, he progressing on well, and she's proud of him. Well, they talk about Drita not coming to Renee's baptism too. And Ange tells her that she invited, you know, she was invited and she was supposed to come, but she didn't. Well, Ange tells her that, you know, Renee has decided to have a baptism party now. And she wants all of the ladies to come and everybody have a good time. She lets Karen know that she told Renee okayed her to invite Natalie G. Well, you know Karen wasn't feeling this shit because she still got animosity against Nat from her and that woman having a fight, and then that Twitter beef they had going on. And she say she don't know why Renee want to invite the rat bitch to her party, but out of respect for her, she'll be cool with that, as long as the bitch don't come up to her saying a motherfucking thing 'cause she don't want to talk. Okay? Okay, well, y'all, it's party time. And Renee comes in and she starts greeting the people. Karen comes next and she's saying she can't wait to see how things go. But she here for Renee tonight. You know, it's all about Renee being happy. You know, they tight. Well, we see Natalie G getting ready to go to Renee's party. And she still thinks her and Renee might still have a chance. I guess because she got invited. Renee and her, okay, now they settled the shit. Renee is like this. We ain't cool, but we can, you know, we not friends, but we can be cool. You know, we ain't got to be every time we in a public setting with the girls or by, we ain't got to be acting no damn fool. But this hoe still got holding out hope that her and Renee going to be friends. I'm sure being invited to this party is really making her feel that way, so whatever. Okay. She says Nat D will be there and that she's not for the BS, but she feel like something gon' pop off tonight. But she say she ain't for that shit. Well, if switches over to Nat D, she getting ready as well, looking like a horror, as Sean would say. Baby, she I didn't like that outfit. Well, she getting ready, and she says she ready to confront Natalie G. And she saying she better get on her. She telling her old man, look, she got two choices out. She can get on her knees and apologize, or she can catch a beat down. Girl, you got a lot of power, seems like it to me. But anyway, Karen was in her confession saying that she hopes that Natalie D do whoop Natalie G ass for being a snitch and kicking up all this shit. And last time we see is Natalie D saying she ready. Okay, y'all know lie, I'm so tired of this storyline. It was like, at this point of the show, it's like 7:33 into the show, 33 minutes in. And I'm thinking, hurry up, bitches. Do what you gonna do so I can watch Empire Hoes. Because I am sick of y'all. This is how disappointing this season has been to me, y'all. I go way back with the Mob Wives. I mean, I told y'all I liked them, even the Chicago installments. I loved the Mob Wives, but these women too. all of this is behind a recording. And y'all can go, Natalie D put it up on YouTube. You can go listen to this recording. I can't say whether or not it's her or it's not, but it is a man. And at various points as I was listening to it, it kind of sounded like Natalie D's man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, child. But anyway, child, AJ, we at the party. AJ gives Andrea her ring, and she's like, "Oh, thank you. This is so sweet." But Renee letting them know they didn't get engaged, but they are happy. And child, next come to the party is gonna be Drita, and she says all that she's been thinking about is that recording, and she telling Ange about the recording. And Ange is the first one that. To me, Ange is the one with the most motherfucking sense. Because she's sitting there saying, okay, first of all, how do she get hold to this tape, right? How did she get this recording? That's suspect in itself. And then how do we know for certain exactly what was going on that tape? It could have been distorted. It could have been chopped and screwed. It could have been anything. So we don't want to just jump and say that this girl did that. See, Ange still holding out for her. Well, Drita tells the girls that I know y'all gonna throw it in my face, but we be talking about everybody saying that they got recordings and nobody ever produces anything. Well, Natalie D did, and on that recording is supposed to be Natalie G talking to her ex, and he's calling her, asking her why she called the police. And you can hear what supposed to be Natalie G saying, "Well, I'm a rat." And y'all, that's what all this shit about. Because this girl and guy... Now, let's break this thing down. We already know the girl says she used to date... she was in a violent relationship once before, right? I don't give a damn what the rules of the mafia is or the mob. If that nigga on your ass or he trying to threaten your life, it's kill or be killed. Okay? So we don't know if this is her in fact saying any of this stuff, and if she did, was she just saying that shit to get at him, or is she really around here ratting folks out? But nobody's taking the time to ask that question or to find out. They just hearing something that sounds similar to Natalie G talking to her ex, saying she a rat. And that's what all these sea-haggy hoes are sitting up in here acting a goddamn fool for, because of this shit here. The only one that exercised any motherfucking sense on this show this whole season has been Ange, because Ange ain't about that drama. Now, if you bring it, she will bring it with you. But she ain't trying to... That woman, she old. She trying to enjoy her last hoorahs. She ain't trying to be beefed out with no bitch. Well, anyway, y'all, Karen is all heavy, but Ange don't believe the shit. Like I said, Karen, like, I told you. I told you. Now, Renee saying she don't want no drama at her part, drama or fighting at her party. Now, let's go back, y'all. Remember when I first started this review and I told you Ange, Karen went over to see Ange, and they was talking about the situation could possibly, well, when I said Renee went to see Ange at the beginning of the fucking review, and Ange told her that inviting them both, they're gonna possibly set it off, and that bitch said she didn't give a fuck. Now she care. She don't want them to fight. But my thing is, bitch, you knew that they was going to get into it, so what's the fucking purpose of you inviting both of them for? You know they not going to sit down like ladies, because them bitches none of y'all act like ladies, because ladies don't conduct themselves like that. Or ladies say what she got to say and keep it moving. Messy hags keep this shit here going on. Well, anyway, Natalie G comes to the party finally. And y'all, the tension was thick as a motherfucking knife. I'm talking about you couldn't help but realize it was an elephant in the room. And when the girl walked in and sat down, he go Natalie D wanting to pull out the phone. And everybody think that, because she talking about, I'm tired of this. And she pulled the phone out like she was going to play the recording in front of everybody. Renee sitting up there looking petrified, talking about, don't do it. And Ange is like, oh God, I hope she don't do that. And even her boyfriend telling her, man, not right now. Put that shit back up. So she go head on and she put the shit back up. But the bitch was actually finna play the recording right then and there. So, they sitting there and shit, she could tell that Drita and Ange is treating her different because they kind of cold. They not really being warm and inviting and talking to her like they normally do. She even tried to say something to Drita, and Drita kind of, you know, gave her a quick answer, a passive way. You know what I'm saying? So she knows something up. So she started talking to some people at another table. And Drita is noticing that she is real chummy with these people. So she goes over there to Renee. Messy bitch. Renee. Do Drita know those? Do Natalie G know those people over there? Because she having you know, a big conversation with them. So, you know, who are they? I didn't know that she knew anybody you knew. And Renee look over there and she realized she don't know them people. So it becomes evident that Natalie G brought her own crew. Because remember, she said she feel like some shit finna get popped off up in here. And in past episodes, 3 times this girl done got caught up with them women. Now everybody ain't jump on them, but you know, Ange and them acting different. She don't know what the fuck going on. So I feel like she was wrong for bringing people that Renee don't know or didn't invite to her party. Yeah, but I can understand why she did do it. What they should have done was, you know, I don't think she should have brought them people in there. She shouldn't have went it all. But of course, we know this is part of her storyline, so she had to show up. So she showed up with backup because she wasn't getting caught up in no ambush by these bitches. And you could rest believe that Natalie D got to fighting that girl. Karen 9 times out of 10 will get into it, even though she's saying she won't. I don't believe the bitch. And Karen, my girl, I don't have no problem with her, but we all know that the minute it would have popped out, that girl would have been in there by her motherfucking self trying to defend herself. So Renee get mad because she realized now that this girl done brought a whole table of people, her people, and she didn't ask her about it. So she tells security to make them leave. So security come over there, and it's not a big scene. They didn't make no scene at Renee party or nothing like that. They were asked to leave. They told Natalie, you know, she asking us to leave. If y'all hear that noise in the background, that's my grandson. I've asked my daughter to keep him quiet, but apparently she's unable to formulate a thought right now. So he running rampant up in there. But as soon as this video, I got something for her ass. But anyway, the people leaving. Nat G say, okay, well, if she want them to leave, then I'm finna leave too, you know. And she gets up to leave. Well, Natalie D can't let it go. Can't let it go. She feel like she vindicated. She been telling the truth. The bitch a rat. Blah, 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 blah. And all that old bullshit. So she wants to try to go out there and confront the girl. Child, that wasn't nothing but a bunch of bullshit. She walks out there. She wait basically. Now, this the shit that killed me, y'all. If I run out there behind you and I get that close to you, I'm going to pop you, bitch. I'm not going to fucking play with you. Because I feel like I got a reason to. What's the use of running out there behind the girl, waiting till the girl get in the motherfucking car and get to talking shit as they driving out? Then, this was some bogus shit. Wasn't no fight, y'all. You see Natalie G riding off in the car with her man, and she's saying that if Natalie D want to go to war, let's go to war. So I'm assuming on next, you know, when this here come back again, they gonna be beefed out even more, because apparently Natalie D got something on Natalie G got something on Natalie D too. And she say she not fucking with Ange and them no more because they, you know, show her what their true colors were. Ange is saying that because the girl brought the people to the party to help her, that kind of make her think that what Natalie D has been saying is true. So now Ange feel like she done heard the recording, and then how the girl acted tonight, she not on her side no more. So she's like, you know, she glad she found out about it, but she ain't talking about doing it. She just said she glad she found out, and she ain't dealing with her no more. And that's where the motherfucking shit went off. Well, it didn't go off yet, but that's her final confession for season 5. Okay. Natalie D, she feeling vindicated, talking about she still ain't through with it, but, you know, at least the women know now, you know, who real and who ain't. So they go back into Renee party and they toast, and now they, you know, they having their kumbaya minute because Natalie D feeling vindicated. Drita and Ange is now back cool with her because they feel like they know now that Nat G a rat, but I say that it's more to this shit than what it is. And, you know, To me, it just was a bunch of dumb shit. And I hope they don't have no motherfucking reunion or nothing else. Just leave this shit alone. Let your writers go back and get their shit together and try to bring us a good season for season 6. Because I am motherfucking tired. I like drama, y'all. I like drama. Don't get me wrong. I like a little drama in my life. I do. But y'all, that shit, when you get to be in your 40s and 50s, if you're going to be on reality TV and bring drama, bring some age-appropriate drama. This right here is right up out of some motherfucking love and hip-hop bullshit. The same shit that I seen on them divas last night, them R&B divas. I ain't finna review that shit because last night solidified that they ain't in there about the music. Them bitches in there for controversy, so I'm not finna deal with that shit either. I don't mind drama because I like a little mindless entertainment. But y'all, this mob-wise shit right here this season wasn't nothing but utter bullshit. I'm sure my teenage nieces wouldn't watch this shit. It was so motherfucking stale and dead. And what they arguing about was so fucking petty. But anyway, that was it, guys. And like I said, I hope they don't have no motherfucking reunion. But if they do, I'm gonna stick with it and do the reunion too. But, I hope they don't. I really hope they don't. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get ready to go in here and look at this American Crime Story because I done pretty much worked through Scandal doing these videos. So I got to wait for it to upload on Hulu so I can look at it too. And then I'll look at this American Crime Story and I'll come back and give y'all a review on it tomorrow night. If I don't like it that much, I'm going to add it in within the news and shit. Because I didn't give y'all an installment of In the News and shit last week due to illness. But I will be back in tomorrow night to do In the News and shit. And if I don't like this bullshit that they got on TV tonight, I'm going to add that motherfucking shit right on in there with that. And that's how I'll review it for those of you who may enjoy doing, hearing me talk about the shit. I'm sorry this Mob Wives review is so stale, but y'all, I can only give what they gave me, and they ain't give me shit. They ain't gave me shit none of the damn. I'm just so sick of them. The whole time them hoes on, I'm studying, looking at the clock, going, damn, I'll be glad when motherfucking Empire come on. Anyway, y'all, that was it for season 5 of the Mob Wives. I'll be back if they got a reunion. If they don't, I'm going to check out season 6. But if they come with that bullshit, I'm going to drop their ass like a hot potato too. In the meantime, guys, I want to thank you for your support. Thank you for everybody that's been coming new to my channel. I see it's growing. I really appreciate all the love and support I receive from all of my YouTube family. I want to send a few shout outs out before I end this video. I want to say a special thank you, and this thank you to everybody. Some of these are subscribers, some of these are simply YouTubers too, and they subscribe to my channel. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Sayshawn Bradley. Like I said, my numbers are, I'm where I'm at now because you reached out to me, and I appreciate that. James Colwell, I want to thank you for being supportive. The Ghetto View, thank you for being so supportive. My sister from another mister, Smoke Break 314, Cemented, Squeaky Jones, Miss Platinum Rose with her beautiful self. That thing, no, she look like Vanity, old Vanity, not now, old Vanity. With Prince back then, she looked just like her, so beautiful. Miss Callie Butterfly, what's going on, baby? What's going on? Mike B, to my subscribers, just read my book. Compton Native, Miss Lois, Miss Ann, Miss Glenda, Tiki, Mr. Tazo, D-Miss, that's on my YouTubers list too. D-Miss, how you doing, boo-boo? Hope everything's alright. I loved your last video. I'll be waiting on you to bring them videos because you do you add theatrics in it and shit. Baby, I was hollering. Did you not put your ass up on that screen? I was like, that's it. Child, I was in there for that. But anyway, Mr. Chalaki, last night, Mr. Still Standing and I had a a little tweet thing, and I appreciate hearing from him. And y'all know I love me some Scotty. I have shouted him out before, but if it's anybody I forgot, because everybody has been so supportive. Miss Sexy Harlem, Miss Me and Pam. Oh, that's my heart. Baby, Miss Me and Pam. I love that lady like that. Child, I feel like I know her. That's my boo-boo kitty. Now, that's a boo-boo kitty the right way. Get it together. Anyway, y'all, if I forgot anybody, y'all put it down in the comments. If it's anything you want to talk about, put it down in them damn comments. Y'all know I be on them comments like a motherfucker. I'm going to talk to my people because it's because of you all supporting me that I am still here. So, until tomorrow, please like, comment, subscribe, share my video, and